At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast? Smart move. Being financially savvy? Smart move. Another smart move? Having State Farm help you create a competitive price when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
We work hard to strike the right amount of intelligence and ignorance. The Last Show with David Cooper.
Taylor Swift's songs. What do they teach us? How to love, how to despair, how to really feel that depressing breakup spiral? Well, a new study breaks down the psychology of it all. Romance, heartbreak, even attachment styles, all hidden inside the lyrics of the superstar's musical catalog. To discuss this, we are joined by special Taylor Swift correspondent, my lovely partner, Miranda. Miranda, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
And we are also joined by the author of this paper, McKell Jorgensen-Wells, a psychology researcher at Western University in Ontario, Canada. McKell, what a pleasure it is to have you.
Hi, yeah, thanks for having me.
McKell, could you tell us a little bit about what motivated you to study this? Like, why did you want to write a paper on this topic?
So during my master's, I had a friend in the program who studies media. I am a romance researcher. And this was a few years ago, right after like Red, Taylor's version came out. So we were all, listening and we're fans. And she was like, hey, you study romance, I study media. Do you want to do a content analysis of the romance and Taylor Swift music? And I was like, of course, it's Taylor.
I got to interrupt and ask, are you sure that your main motivation wasn't just to like do what you love, listen to Taylor Swift and, do what you do for work at the same time?
Yeah, so I had previously done a content analysis on like other songs. I mean, of course, as a researcher, you want to do stuff that you're interested in, but it's also like, I think it's fascinating to figure out what we learn about romance from different sources, because part of what I study is like, how do we learn about romantic relationships and then figure out how to create healthy ones, once we get older and, like through adolescence and adulthood, how do we learn about romance? And so like it was all of those things combined, like, do we love this? Of course. But we also like are super interested in what messages are we getting? And yeah, so it wasn't just, we'll just throw our hobby, not hobby, but it was like, there are scientific reasons, of course.
So what do you think is Taylor Swift's most healthy relationship song?
Ooh, that depends. Some of my favorites, I love Happiness in terms of handling breakups. I think it's fascinating and like a real mature perspective to be like, there was happiness in my relationship with you, and I'm also going to find happiness now that we're done. Like, I'm sad and this is heartbreaking, but like, I'm going to be okay. So I love that one. I love, this one wasn't in the analysis because this was a few years ago, but Honey from Life of a Showgirl, love that. The concept of like, there are things that people used to say to me in the past that have hurt, but now that I have this person that I feel like I can be myself with, when we're turning those things into positive experiences and like, healing from those past things. Love that song.
That's all fine and well, and the healthy songs I'm sure are great to analyze, but let's have a little fun here. What are some of the more unhealthy, dysfunctional songs in Taylor Swift's catalog?
So, there are so many.
There are so many.
But like, they're such bangers.
They are. I feel like it's like when you're really in your feelings and you're really wanting to just like feel like a victim. I love Taylor Swift. Caveat, but like I feel like her music, it's very self-indulgent for me when I listen to it. Have you ever gone through a breakup, and what Taylor Swift song has touched you personally in those times?
Ooh, I am one of those rare humans who has not gone through a breakup.
Oh, wow.
Wow, and you're still such a fan?
Yeah. I know, like, my favorite songs are Would've, Could've, Should've, and My Boy Breaks His Favorite Toys. Like, why are those my favorites?
Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda is also my favorite song. It is her best song.
Piercing behind the veil a little bit, Miranda and I, not for many years, but we have broken up before. And I do feel like you like to listen to Taylor Swift to really get angry and feel those feelings that you may or may not have directed at me.
I do. But Would've, Could've, Should've is so good.
It's so good.
Do you think it's an unhealthy song?
That one is harder. I can't remember how we coded it. I mean, the relationship seems like it was unhealthy.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's like processing, like going through, this is how you hurt me, and like it's still hurting, like I don't think that's necessarily unhealthy. Like those kinds of lyrics,
Yeah, I feel like she's singing that song and she's looking at herself when she was 19. And she's like, I shouldn't have done that, but I know better now. And I feel like she has a lot of empathy for her younger self in that song.
Yeah.
What about attachment styles that come up in her songs? I feel like anxious attachment is a theme. Like,
Yes.
The Archer.
she's a little needy, I gotta say. Taylor Swift, she comes off a little needy in her songs.
I mean, it's not necessarily that Taylor comes off needy in her songs, but like the persona of the songs often have like anxious behaviors, or they portray anxious thoughts. So like we can't say, oh, Taylor Swift has an anxious attachment, because we don't know Taylor. But the thing, like the messages that we're getting from her songs, that's what we can analyze and talk about.
Now, personal favorite songs, I feel like we have to go there. Ones that you just love looking at from both like your work, but also just love listening to.
Yeah. Would've, could've, should've, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, Honey. All Too Well 10-minute version is always up there.
It's all too long, if you ask me. Miranda, what?
Oh my God.
I could not.
You're in enemy territory.
I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
I should not have. Miranda, what is your favorite song?
My favorite song is Would've, Could've, Should've.
10-minute version?
No, that song is only one version.
All right. I should have done more research for this interview.
You could have, should have.
One of the major takeaways for this study, like, are Taylor Swift songs a good model for how to model your romantic relationships, to the listeners' romantic relationships? Or are they too simplistic? Are they too...
Nobody said they were too simplistic.
Yeah, simplistic, no.
I'm asking.
You are putting a lot into this that was not in the article.
Fair enough. What can we learn about our relationships?
Have you listened to a Taylor Swift song?
I've had them played while I'm around.
But do you listen to the lyrics?
I
because they are full of a lot of depth and layers.
All right, I'm starting to realize
and imagery.
This is less about McKell's paper and more a hit piece about me. That's okay. What can we learn about our relationships from Taylor Swift songs?
I love this question.
I feel like she's kind of a mirror.
Yeah, so there's this theory in like the media world called uses and gratifications theory, and it talks about how people like use media for different reasons. And so if you're seeking out these songs to be like, okay, I'm not alone, I'm not the only one who has had a toxic significant other, and like other people have felt these feelings too, that's a completely different use of her songs than if you're like, oh, what should I do if I, want to date someone, and you're going to the songs like for guidance. And so it depends on your uses, most likely. There's this whole array of romantic experiences that we get in her lyrics. It's so nuanced. The storytelling is layered, like Miranda said.
I have a spicy question. Based off of the information that we get from her lyrics, from her relationship with Joe Alwyn versus Life of a Showgirl, which is about her relationship with Travis Kelce, the relationship she's currently in, which relationship do you think is healthier, just from the material?
Well, so here's the thing. I think we do a disservice to Taylor when we take these songs as like reflections of her romantic relationships, because I don't think that's what she wants. I don't think she wants us to analyze her own relationships. I think the point is that she loves creating art. She uses her experiences to create art. She wants it to be, helpful for us. And so, as a scientist, I can't say anything about her actual relationships because I don't know her. I don't know the men she's dated.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
Well, McKell, thank you for joining me on the show. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
McKell Jorgensen-Wells is a psychology researcher at Western University in Ontario, Canada. And Miranda, my partner, my love. I wish I had a romantic Taylor Swift lyric to quote for you, but I guess I coulda, shoulda, woulda, look that up before the interview.
Could've, should've, would've.
Fair enough. Miranda, thank you for being here as well.
Thank you for having me.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.